Let us wonder for ourselves today. What may the truth be? You see, the nature of being is a direct response to you. God will grant you all things. God has granted you all things. Nature has endowed of you a will. Nature has endowed of you a will into self. The only capability, the only capacity you have to be of a man, the only thing that makes a man, is their capacity of God. A capacity of truth, a capacity of love. So the nature of things, in your capacity of God, the capacity of truth, that this will be revealed. Love, this depth of sight that you will witness of yourself. Let us wonder today, what is the truth? All of creation, beautiful mirror of you. And in one, so too is there all others. And in all others, so too is there one. Truth is what stays. Beyond all things, in all things, truth is what stays. It is ever changing. And it is what stays. We walk through this life. We are told so many things as a child. Freely, innately. We have a beautiful relationship with creation. We have our imagination. Beautiful vision, color, and sound. These things come so naturally to us. Adventure. What lies beyond that farther hill? What is up in that tree? What will it look like? May I touch the sky? And we are told things. We were told yes, and we were told no. We said, walk in line. Be like this. Don't be different. Be like him. It is safe this way, we were told. It is safe this way. You be like them. You be like them, and you will be safe. And in one, there is all others, and in all others, there is one. So, we allow this conditioning of ourselves, and it diminishes this. It diminishes the capacity of God in oneself, because you are surrendering it to another. You are surrendering your will that nature endowed of you to another. This birthplace of all creation, your imagination, your ability to think and to feel freely. We surrender this for conditioning and comfort, that I am not a disturbance to another. Which you see, truth, you see truth, it stays. It cannot be diminished. Not in a true way, it cannot. You can only close your eyes to it for so long. It wants to come awake. That nature within you, it wants to be awake. It wants to walk around. And it wants to see itself of the world uniquely. It wants to be uniquely the truth that you are, that only you can be. And this conditioning is placed upon us. And in every occurrence of life, beneath every layer that is placed upon you, this truth stays the same. This truth of your divine nature, this truth that you have a will, and that you have a heart, and that you have a self that was endowed to you, that your nature is of creation. You cannot avoid being an active participation in the creation that plays before you and within you. You cannot remove yourself from this. You can only willingly or unconsciously, conditions placed upon you, surrender your will to that of another's creation and become passive in that creation. And here you will see the mirror. Walk in line, walk in line, walk in line, walk in line, be the same, and you drown in this. Because you were never meant to be that way. Truth in one and truth in all. One life in all things. And it is spread out in a multitude, that this one life may grow and find great beauty and truth, further truth, the same truth, the changing truth, the one truth beneath every condition, every layer placed upon you of your nature, of conscious awareness, your capacity to feel, to witness, to know. So I say again, what do you want in this world? What do you want to yourself? And it is a great work. It is a great work. It takes so much. And it takes so little to have a self, to remove this conditioning, and to be unique in and of yourself. It's all for you. It is all for you. These little pieces of conditioning, they fall off of us. And it is fearsome. It is fearsome because it is love. And we come awake. We come awake. And we realize of ourselves that I am my enemy. Truly, it is love that we fear because it brings this awareness. It forces this sight, this depth of sight upon us that I am my enemy. And then whenever I allow myself to be captive to it, to be captive to my enemy, then I'm an oppressor to myself. I'm an oppressor to my enemy. I'm an oppressor to myself. As these things are not separate from me. So whenever I allow myself to be diminished, whenever I decide that I'm not good enough, to have a self, to wonder, to be, to find, to imagine, to have belief, to be unique. Whenever I allow it of myself to believe that I'm not worthy of this, I diminish all others. I force further condition upon myself and all others. I bury myself in a grave I am yet to rest in. But we do not have to do this. No. You see, one can spend an eternity digging a grave for themselves, and in the last moment, before they lay themselves to rest, you may plant a garden. You may plant flowers, something that is unique and beautiful and true of yourself. Because you see, in everything that you do not find of yourself, in every piece of conditioning that we place upon ourselves that does not bring about a higher being of ourself, a more full presence of ourself, you learn just the same what you are not and what you do not need to be. And if we can accept this, if we can let go, if we can have presence for it innately in our nature, we're not meant to be captive to it. It is our demand of ourselves that we be captive to it that allows it to be. And so whenever we let this go, our hands are open to receive. You see? And all things will be granted to you that are of yourself. You see, it is all really just as we have been as children. It is still in this way. It is all game. It is all play. And there's great consequences to the game. But it is okay. It is okay to spend life. It's okay to spend time. You do not run out of these things, here or hereafter, but you will be faced with yourself. So let it be a lightness, let it be a play. Even if you were to ride into a battle, and today your last day, let it be play. And if there are to be heroes and villains, somewhere in there, so too you'll find love, passion, because it's allowing you this journey that you realize yourself. And we may wonder what the truth is. And every day a little closer for what falls off and what remains. Glory, grace, strength, thanks, grateful God, courage, strength, protection, I'm with you.